So how do you really know if your GTA Online account is actually good in 2025? You know, you guys wouldn't believe how many people actually ask me this question, man. And, you know, not only for PlayStation, but Xbox and PC, old gen and next gen. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Like, if you got something, like, let's take a look at mine for a second. And mine's a little bit overboard in 2025. Like, you don't have to have anything like this, but you don't need 1,000 rank. You don't need 6 billion in cash. Honestly, my other one's a little bit, you know, if you want to say something that's more basic, it's level 123, I think. I'm working up the stats on it, so it doesn't have max stats. Honestly, the most important thing to really have on your account to know if it's good is to make sure it has, you know, at least 120 in rank plus. Max stats are always a plus to have, especially if you're doing PvP and stuff like that. You don't want your strength bar being at the first bar, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get one tapped, not only by a sniper, but which you can get one tapped by a sniper with full health, but you know, by ARs and stuff like that. So it really just depends on what kind of account somebody wants. Now, usually, you know, there's different types of accounts, right? Outfits, cars, you know what I mean? Like several garages, all unlocks, things like that. You know, everybody has their own preference. But in 2025, honestly, I think the most important thing to have is just enough money and stuff like that. You know, you don't have to have anything crazy. We know GTA 6 is supposed to come out in May 26th of 2026. And, you know, it's not 100% guaranteed. The date could always, you know, go back a little bit or it could go up. You know, I'm thinking it may actually get delayed even further. But what do we know until we actually know? You know what I mean? So we're going to find out. But nah, man, I want to know in the comments what you guys think, man. Like, if you're disagreeing with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I would appreciate it. And make sure you guys hit that like button. So, you know, like I said, you don't need to have a super insane amount of money. You know what I mean? I'd say for the money, you want to try to have like at least, you know, 20 mil, 50 mil, 100 mil, somewhere in that range. You know, like people will probably disagree with that. You know, they're probably like, well, we need more than that. You know, we probably have at least 2 more DLC, downloadable content updates, before we get GTA 6. We're going to have at least one this summer, okay? And I thought, or I still kind of think that Michael might make a return into GTA Online, which I think would be badass to bring mansions, stuff like that. That's like the most relevant thing I can think of for the GTA Online community to get right now, okay? But, you know, people say, oh, well, I need money to buy that. Okay, usually a DLC costs you around, I think it's like, if you buy every single thing in there, it could be like 20 to 30 mil, somewhere in there, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's about right. So, but, you know, the mansions, like, I said that they should probably make them like, mansions like 50 to 100 million. I've said that in the past, you know. And there's a lot of people say, ATA, that's way too expensive, man. I can't even believe you say that. And I'm like, well, I mean, you believe it, I said it, because I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro jumped. Nah, Dakota 6876 head ass. Come on now, man. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on, man. Yeah. Mucus Peanut 7. What's up, man? You doing all right? Nice to meet you. I'm your father. Come on, man. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to have fast run. Fast run is a plus. But really, to know if it's good, then it needs to have max stats, a pretty decent amount of money, a decent amount of rank, stuff like that. If you're still out here grinding and stuff, and your stats aren't max, your stats are barely even up there, you don't have any money, you don't have any rank, then you're just like, you're on the struggle train. You know what I'm saying? Struggle bus. You're on the struggle bus out here, man. Like, in 2025, man. Like, you out here, you know, being a grinder. Like the professional. I mean, come on, man. Like, this is crazy, you know? Like, I could see people grinding, you know, a long time ago, right? But we still got people, man, still starting out to this day. Let's look at this damn lobby, okay? We probably don't have anybody too crazy, but look, level 51, 2 level 51s, level 56, 93, 35. Like, you can't make this up. You know what I mean? Like, you literally cannot make this shit up. And I think it's absolutely hilarious that people are still starting out. But they're gonna learn. They're gonna figure out. They're gonna be like, well, shit. We should have started out 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And, you know, I think the second GTA 6 trailer helped them out. You know, obviously, but they're not gonna realize how much money it takes to buy everything, because most people want to get everything. You're like, oh man, I can't wait to unlock all this. And I'm like, bro, do you know how long it's gonna take you to get all this stuff? So yeah, I mean, you know, it really just depends. Everybody's opinion is gonna be different, whether it's facts or not, you know, or it's proven to be a fact. They're gonna be like, well, this is this and this is that. I'm like, bro, things are just expensive, you know. Like if you had 100 million back in PS3 days, man, you were set for a long time. Like you didn't have shit to worry about for a long time. But when all these inflation rates started hitting GTA Online, and yes, it's a real thing, yes, it actually happened, Rockstar did that, that's when it started becoming an issue. GTA Plus, you know, all these things. Rockstar wants everybody to buy shark cards. That's obvious. If you don't know that's obvious, then I don't know what the hell, I don't know what to tell you. But that's been the problem, man. Like, and that's why, you know, things like modded accounts and things like that have become such a huge thing, because if Rockstar had things that were worth it, they'd make a lot more money, a lot more microtransactions, versus people trying to get, you know, account through an external place, right? Which I honestly think people would rather get it from Rockstar. But Rockstar is never going to make it to where it's worth more than what it actually, you know what I mean? Like they're going to have something that's overcharging, not even getting close to what you're wanting, you know, and that's why people want these modded accounts. But really, you know, if you want something really good, that's what you have to get nowadays, unless you get a boost or something, cash boost, which you guys can check out my current sponsor, Damn Mods. You can check them out, man, and use code ATA for a discount. They got PlayStation, Xbox, PC. They can do cash boost, add faster into your account, all that. So definitely go check out my current sponsor, Damn Mods, if you guys need an account or need a boost or something like that. All right. But now let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, man, still getting tons of questions about accounts here lately. What the fuck? Nah, it's looking like Rowan right there, that ass. But nah, we'll leave it at that. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, turn on post notifications, and you guys have a good one. Peace.